I call Brendan Horan.
He mihi tēnei ki koutou I te tēnei ranui mō te tiriti o Waitangi me tō koutou iwi. Kei ronge I a koutou e ngā rangatira nā moimoia o ngā tūpuna me ngā tumanako o te rangatahi kia kaha kia toa. Sir, I rise on behalf of New Zealand First to support this third and final reading of the Ngāti Whātua or Orākei Claim Settlement Bill. But before I start, I would like to acknowledge the member of the media who is up there today, and I would just like to thank him for being here because this is a momentous day. It is a momentous occasion, and I know there are other media who are watching through closed circuit, but the stories of this tribe are so real and intense, spiritual, brave, that if we were in America, there would be movie moguls lined up outside waiting to sign off movie rights. And I hope that tonight in the news it is led by stories of this momentous occasion. Sir, New Zealand First acknowledges the arduous journey undertaken by Ngāti Whātua or Orākei to reach this final stage of settlement. We acknowledge the mighty warriors of days gone by, and the strength, courage and determination runs true in the bloodlines of this tribe. We've seen it through the years. We saw it when families were forcibly evicted from their homes, to see their homes razed to the ground. We saw it in 1977 when families stood arm in arm against injustice. And I would say that we all here today represent the many people who cannot be here. Some have passed on, some couldn't make it. But I feel very proud that the tangata whenua who gave us Auckland are finally being healed and acknowledged, and we in New Zealand First are proud yet humbled to bear witness. Sir, we've heard of the angst caused recently by the sale of 3.2 hectares of land to Ngāti Whātua or Orākei. Sir, in the Māori Affairs Select Committee, we witnessed some impassioned and at times acrimonious scenes, but my comprehension was not that of rednecks at Narrowneck. But I can understand the disbelief from Ngāti Whātua or Orākei after having 31,565 hectares lost. Who in their right mind could possibly argue against 3.2 hectares being returned? Or I should say being bought back. But sir, what I also saw was New Zealanders in Devonport connected to their land, who underwent an experience common to every Māori in this land, and that is having a connection to the land, having it promised to you by the government, be that Crown, local or national, and then having it cruelly taken away by the stroke of a pen. Which brings to bear the old adage that there's no escaping the divisive and essential question, what is the purpose of the state and whom does it serve? Sir, I saw a community that was outraged, that loved their land, and that stood up to be counted when it mattered. And thankfully, through kōrero and understanding, much of that angst has now dissipated, for there is a greater synergy born through that experience that now entwines and binds the people of Devonport and Ngāti Whātua or Orākei, and indeed the greater Auckland area. And I would say to the people of New Zealand, take heed from this example, because we all love our land, our rivers, our lakes, our maunga. Our rivers and lakes nurture the blood and bones of our ancestors and contain our Whātua, the spirit of New Zealand. So let the experience of Ngāti Whātua or Orākei rumble from the mountains through our lakes, rivers, oceans and cities. 31,565 hectares lost, 3.2 hectares returned. Remember this percentage next time we hear of that government offering our land, our water, our Whātua for sale to overseas buyers. Once taken, what is the chance of its return? And what responsible guardian would ever sell that what is most dear to us, that which lies in our water and our lands, our Whātua? Sir, there are many people who deserve mention throughout this long process, from the rangatira that signed the treaty in 1840 to people like Ruby Gray, Cyril Talbot, Sir Hugh Kāwharu, Mike Ramika, Ari Pihera, all past board members, now departed, who worked tirelessly, not just for Ngāti Whātua or Orākei, but for all Māoridom. Sadly missed, but greatly appreciated. And New Zealand First would acknowledge leaders like the Hawke family, Tuana Tibble, Puawai Ramika, and others who have stayed true to the cause in the guidance of this waka. There are so many who have given their hearts to this journey that I think the best we can say is thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who smiles when they think of today and the restoration and reclamation of mana for Ngāti Whātua or Orākei. And this reclamation is evidenced in the eyes of the children. No mua ka kite a muri. The things behind us enable us to see the way forward. So for some years now, Ngāti Whātua or Orākei have displayed upward mobility in leadership, business and family. And we all wish them well in all spheres leading into the future. And to that end, I will finish with a Tainui proverb, as there is again a synergy with Tainui and Ngāti Whātua. And this proverb goes to the children of Ngāti Whātua o Orākei. Ka hore te marino, kia whakapapa pōnamo te moana, kia tere ka rohi rohi, e mua I tō huarahi. May the calm be widespread, may the ocean glisten like greenstone, and may the shimmer of many summers dance across your pathway. Kia kaha, kia toa.
Is this a split call?